Ailey and I want to say thanks so much to our patrons. We really appreciate your support in helping make Elder Dragon Hijinks a thing that will continue for as long as we can play casual, ridiculous Commander.
Thank you so much to our rare patrons, Connor R., Michael S., The Weirdly Amused Flash, Andrew T., Tree and Bug, Thy Voice Released, Walla, Mark S., Tim R., Robert T., Etria, Mike M., Andy B., Uncle Ferno, Carl, and Dead. And a mythic thanks to our mythic patrons, Sean P., Seductober, Truman J., Garrett N., MTG Wolfgirl, Matthew S., Imbecilicus Rex, Matt O., Gamer from Miletus, Chris C., and Efren A.
Thanks again, patrons. This week's episode of Elder Dragon Hijinks is sponsored by Monk Pack.
Monk Pack bars are freaking-licious, and they've just released 2 new fan-favorite flavors in peanut butter cocoa chip and dark chocolate cocoa.
They're low sugar, keto-friendly, plant-based, gluten-free, and non-GMO. Monk Pack's bars contain 1 gram of sugar or less, 2 to 3 grams of net carbs, and each bar contains 150 calories or less.
So when I need a snack in a hurry, I don't feel guilty grabbing one of these. And let me tell you, sea salt caramel, oh, so good. They're so good, in fact, that I am definitely going to be ordering more.
Speaking of ordering more, you can get 20% off your first order of any Monk Pack product by visiting monkpack.com and using the code AliasV at checkout. Or you can just click the link in the description below.
Monk Pack is also super confident about their product, as they should be, because it's freaking delicious. That it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll exchange the product or refund your money, whichever you prefer.
So go to the thing, and happy snacking.
I'm just getting the caramel out of here, don't mind me.
Zero shame in that game. I will absolutely clean a wrapper if there's caramel inside of it. There's no stopping me.
Elder Dragon Hijinks is proudly sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc. Pre-order The Brothers War using code AliasV to get 5% of your order, as well as your own kick-ass vampire token. For our Canadian viewers, check out Face-to-Face Games for your singles and sealed product, and be sure to use code AliasV at checkout for 5% off.
We're also sponsored by our friends at Moxfield.com, the best deck building site on the internet for your Magic the Gathering collection.
The show is also made possible by EDH Rec and their sister site, Commander's Herald.
EDH Rec is one of the best resources you can have as a Commander player. Commander's Herald is their article-focused site for Commander, where you can find more content, more insight, and some fun articles along the way.
Another awesome sponsor is UltraPro. For all your accessory needs, visit ultrapro.com/aliasV. Don't forget code AliasV at checkout for 5% off.
Last but not least, thanks to our sponsor, Alter Sleeves. You can find them at altersleeves.com. Get amazing art upgrades for your cards and for your decks to personalize them as you like.
Everybody, hello and welcome to another episode of Elder Dragon Hijinks. I'm Ailey.
And I'm Olivia. We have some friends joining us today that you might have heard of before. We've got Brad Nelson joining us, along with Jeremy Noell from Star City Games and Commander Versus.
We're gonna get some vengeance against Brad, I think. Last time he was here with his Uro deck, it was a little bit frightening. So on that note, let's meet the players and check out their decks.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Brad Nelson. I'm the product manager of MTG Melee, new to Commander, and I am playing Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath today. It is a repeat. I'm new to Commander. It's my only deck. So my Uro deck is all about ramping and playing some big creatures that also ramp me and getting as many lands out of my deck as possible. And there's a few combos at the end, because I have heard that everyone in Commander likes Simic ramp and combo. That is right? Yeah? Okay, yep.
Hey everyone, I'm Jeremy Noell. You might know me from Commander Versus over on Star City Games, and today I am playing my baby, Maelstrom Wanderer. This is the deck that I've had for the longest. It is big dumb stuff, and it's basically just all cards I like, and it is full of nonsense artist proofs that I pick up from various shows and artists that I enjoy. So yeah, I'm hoping to just cascade into big dumb stuff and either, have spells that do really cool things or have creatures that are going to make everybody sad.
Today I am playing everybody's favorite Hydra friend, Gargos, the Vicious Watcher. This is basically just Hydra Tribal. I'm here to put large snake-headed things on the battlefield and make them fight everyone else. So here is hoping.
Well, if everyone else is playing Big, Dumb, and Uglies, I'm gonna whip out Yarok the Desecrated. This is my most beautiful ugly baby, and basically ETB shenanigans. So if things entering would trigger, they're gonna trigger twice with him out on the battlefield. So if I'm lucky, I get him and Panharmonicon, and then it's just like trigger, and then hopefully death for my foes. So yeah, let's Yarok and roll.
Oh my god.
I'll see myself out. I rolled 4. Look at me go. Woo!
I rolled 4 as well.
I got a 9 over here.
Just copying. Oh no.
6.
Alrighty, Brad. Now,
All right.
don't forget to draw. You may go.
I won't. Do you know what's really sad? You two have experienced this deck about half as many times as I have.
That's funny.
Yeah. I need to get a new deck fast.
We had an episode where your brother, we were like, hey, we need to make like these joke decks. So make a joke deck. And he picked Urza and swapped, like just took a copy from like EDHREC and then swapped out like 5 cards with like actual like jokey cards. And I'm like, I'm going to remake your deck. You can still use Urza, but I'm just going to be like, I'm going to tear it apart.
Thank you.
Took part of his compensation, right?
Right?
That was silly.
I mulligan into Soul Ring. Should I mulligan?
No, that's fine. Who gives a shit?
All right.
When you're ready, Mr. Nelson, go for it.
We are ready to roll. All right. I'm going to take my first turn, and this is not good because the last time I was on the show, I had
Did you also not draw for your first turn?
He did not.
That's what she said.
Every time.
Before anything else, said, don't forget to draw.
I have won like every die roll and not drawn for every game I've played of this format. And I don't know when I'm going to learn.
You're just going to keep winning the die roll until you draw your first card and remember it, you know?
Like, I win the die roll, I have the turn 1 Soul Ring, and I still mess up.
All these magic professionals.
I know.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah,
Multiplayer
cute.
confuses them.
It's great.
all right. Well, I'm going to play a drop. I'm going to fetch, go down to 39. This time I'm going to keep my life total better. I didn't do a good job of that last time I was on the show either, but I was invited back, and I'll play a Soul Ring. And that will end my turn.
All right. Mine is slightly less exciting. I'm going to play this Ketria Triome tapped.
See your Ketria Triome. I will draw. Now I'll raise you a Zagoth Triome. Same thing, just Sultai. Overlive.
Ja. I'm going to play the quintessential turn 1 in green. Command tower, go.
It's so pretty.
Hey, haters. Stay tilted.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I just drew a card that's gonna be mean.
Well, then don't play it. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I kind of have to. Or
See, then what are you so worried about?
I'm gonna play Crucible Worlds and play a Verdant Catacombs.
I remember this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
I'm
like,
repeating the
how
hit.
how exactly are you just like tapping? I completely forgot you had a Soul Ring. I was just like,
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I am rich.
you're gonna tap more than one thing to get that Crucible out. I was just like, how does he think he's gonna do this with one land?
All right, I'm gonna just go get the worst tropical island and tap it and say go. That'll be my turn.
I was just waiting for some nonsense like I'm going to play like a static orb or...
I have this weird guilt when my deck functions. I feel bad for it.
You need to get over that.
Yeah, I think I do.
That's an important thing for every commander player to learn. Is like your deck is built to do a thing, and when it does its thing, you should be like a proud mama or papa. Damn it, own that deck.
The one other caveat to that is if you feel bad not because it's just doing its thing, but because it's constantly outclassing, you can always just downgrade it a little bit.
Oh, when I
And
have
that's
time.
okay.
I built 2 decks so far, and one I've already put out of commission. That's why I'm playing Uro again. It's out. Yeah.
I'm going to suspend an Ancestral Vision and pass the turn. Ancestral Vision is suspend 4 for a blue, and then when it comes off suspend, target player draws 3 cards.
Oh, nice.
You're going to target.
Yes, you can target anyone. It doesn't have to be you. Just saying.
Correct.
One tap. Draw. I will play this Forest. I can do nothing else right now because my ramp spells are hiding, so I will say go.
Hey, funny story. I'll play a forest and pass the turn. Good, fair magic for now.
When we started this game, I swore we were all going to be on green and doing the ramp stuff over here. What is everyone doing?
We're getting there, okay?
Well, so it's funny. It's a 100-card singleton, right? So like I run what I need to, but it's in there.
All right, well, I'm going to get Degenerate over here, and I'm going to tap 3 mana for an Azusa Lost But Seeking.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to get my Verdant Catacombs as my first land for the turn, go to 37. We'll get a Forest.
I think he feels bad because he knows this is Degenerate.
Yeah, we're going to play our second land for the turn. I'm going to go get another Forest. This time I'm going to get the snow-covered one.
Uh-huh.
If anyone has anything to interact with me,
I'll get right on that with those instant, counters in green.
Yeah, mono green.
This is where it would come from. Just letting you know. All right, and then
not even mono green, command tower and forest green.
Third land for the turn, I'll get another Forest. So I might be still fetching. Let me figure it out. So I'm out of land drops. That's all I can do so far.
You've also paid 3 life for that.
Yes, I am at a low 35. And so now I have 4 manas. Should I do this or do my commander action? I think we'll do Uro, draw a card, gain 3 life, and play an additional land this turn. Go to 38. This is going to go away, and I'm going to put it in the graveyard, and yeah, that's all I got.
That's it.
That's it.
Simple
We did.
ramp, 4 extra lands in 1 turn.
3.
At least we know who the arch enemy is at this point, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm pretty glad that I got this. I'm going to hull breach that Crucible of Worlds.
Nice.
Come on.
Artifact.
I don't know what
or
it does.
destroy target enchantment. Or destroy target artifact and target enchantment.
All right, so we're getting rid of Crucible.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't
That's the
have
target.
enchantment for also to blow up, so I'm done after that.
All right.
On your end step, I will pay 1 black for a Vampiric Tutor. I'll lose 2 life. Search your library for a card, then shuffle your library and put that card on top of it.
Well, now you don't have to get the answer for Crucible of Worlds.
True. Don't. Thank you for that. What else needs to die over there?
Brad needs to die. If Brad is dead, then we don't have to worry about it.
There is that. It's a valid strategy. Player removal is definitely a valid strategy.
Always.
Oh no, this community's the same as my other one.
Just deal with the problem directly, you mean?
Yeah.
Best removal is player removal. Ooh, you're fun. My deck has so many nice things in it. This one I've probably spent the most time and money on and thought. It's like, yes, what more can I do?
Oh, like that kind of nice things. I was like, I'm building a glunch deck that's going to be nice, but you mean that kind of nice.
I mean, like, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
nice.
seeing your glunch deck.
I am too. It's almost done. I have to order a couple cards for it, though.
I need to spend some actual time sitting down and figuring out what I want for another commander deck. Because
what do you like doing?
Well, so the problem is I'll be like, I like aristocrat style decks that are usually not red based, but like Obzon based. And there are these decks that seem cool, but then my problem is I like winning. And then I just put all the combos in the deck. And then I'm like, oh, we're back at square one again. And I can't, that's the part, like, I don't need to win. I don't need to be competitive in the games. But when it comes to deck building, I haven't been able to turn that energy
Let someone else build the deck for you.
Yeah, I'll whip up some Abzan aristocrats for you. I used to have a Rayhound and Ravos counters deck that was bonkers. But no, I'll whip up a list for you, and then you can modify it as you see fit.
Or you give us a list that you think you want, and we will take out all the combos.
Just come up. Well, but then I don't want to play that deck.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I will put them in there. I'll just keep you in line.
That's true. That's fair.
That's not my mindset when I play. So like a lot of times, like I have very obvious things that I could do or put into a deck. I'm like, so easy. It's like I want to challenge myself and lose. And honestly, like making mistakes and having things that I've not really worked with is how I grow, is because I find out that it's like, oh, okay, this works this way, or like this is a strategy I never considered because that's not like, that wasn't my introduction to Magic, that wasn't the play style of my play group. So I think like being able to kind of more or less play someone else's decks and see what kind of options are out there are both good for personal growth and to see like, oh, just because my brain doesn't work this way, here's another way of approaching something. The other good way is to give yourself an arbitrary restriction.
Yeah, I might do that, and I'm going to get more opportunities to play with live, especially with the next few events coming up. But yeah, I've already learned it with this deck. I love it, but because I go out to strong starts, I never win because then I get beat up on it. And it's like I don't want that play pattern for the table every time.
That also happened with Corey, where the first few times that he was playing with us, he would get like a really big board presence by like turn 4, and then somebody'd be like, okay, Wrath.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, oh, right. There's 3 other people that might have Wraths, and I can't just do that.
Don't overextend.
Another thing sometimes people will do is if they have like a really strong deck, put lands that enter the battlefield tapped.
Yeah.
Switch those out. Like, it doesn't change your gameplay. It just slows your access to mana, so you can't go as fast.
So you're saying words, and I know their advice, but my brain just does not see it like that.
I know.
Like, I get that is really good, and I appreciate your service for providing it, but it's total nonsense to my brain.
I understand.
Like I need this to change first. Like,
it's part of the growing pains Brian went through. Is like when he was looking at stuff and he was just like, oh, I have all these infinite combos I can play, and then he went and he's like, this is boring after a while if it keeps happening over and over. And then everyone else is miserable too. Nobody's having fun because it's just like this predictable, oh, well, he got this, he's gonna get this, and now the game's over.
And I played one game with him 3 weeks ago, and he killed me on turn 5 with a million dragons. So I don't think I remember that.
And to me, after Las Vegas, that felt very slow. That deck in Vegas was just like, oh, it's turn 3, and he's off the rails. So do you guys want to finish the game now that he can just leave with the W? I mean,
that's absurd.
Yeah, that's great.
I've just played a Cabal Sphere, and that's my turn.
Oh, and then we started to converse. Look at us go. All right.
So
I will play. Of course.
Restricting yourself, as Olivia said, one of my favorite spells is Villainous Wealth, and I built the deck around casting it as many times as I can, but I purposely made it so that I cannot get infinite mana to just like exile somebody's entire grave or entire library and knock them out.
Yeah, that's smart.
Like, I want to get their cards. I want to get 20 or 30 at a time, play a bunch of permanents, and then have fun with those cards.
What was it you got on our stream? Like X was 64, I think.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the one stream where it was against Prof, and he was playing the Slivers deck, and I got a combination of cards that allowed me to get up to X equals 32, and then I had the enchantment that doubles the spell, copies the spell.
It was the flourishing, whatever.
Yeah,
Unbound flourishing.
Yeah.
So it doubled his X, but it didn't go infinite, and everyone's just like, "Dear God, he pulled it off." I'm gonna Manforge your Hydra. So y'all do your thing, play your spells. We're cool.
All right,
great.
I can do that. All right, so I'm gonna untap. I will start my turn by cracking Prismatic Vista, going to 37, getting an island. Then I'm gonna bring Prismatic Vista back from my graveyard and play it for my second land.
You have no Crucible.
What?
I believe Crucible.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the Crucible got destroyed. So I'll play this Ramunap Excavator. Yeah, he activated my trap card. All right. All for the bit. All right, 36. We're having fun here.
On that one.
We have fun here. All right, well, I'm going off. Do we have any sponsors, any advertisements to go to?
Wow, that's all it took is ramming up. And he's like, here, just, play me off. It's going to be fine.
Goodness. And now, a word from our sponsors. Powerful forces will soon collide in the Brothers' War, and you don't want to be empty-handed when they do. All pre-orders for the Brothers' War products will help you bolster your forces with an all-exclusive Alias V Vampire token. Every single, sealed product, commander deck, bundle, everything that's coming with the new set gets upgraded with an Alias V token for free. Get your pre-orders in and pick a side for the Brothers' War. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
So luckily for y'all, I'm almost out of basics.
Luckily.
Yeah.
I found out that I forgot. Is it Farseek or is it, it's the Nissa one. Nissa something.
Yeah.
Where you go and get forests.
Forests,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not helpful when you only run 2 forests and one of them is already on the battlefield. Just a pro tip. Wasn't my strongest play. I was like, so I'm gonna fail to find and take this out of my deck. So
All right, so I'm very
that one's-
confident. I had Prismatic in play with this, and now I end with this. That should be correct, right? Because these are 3 additional lands and 1 fetch.
you're a monster.
What turn is it?
3?
This
Oh, I-
many.
This is
it's
your fourth.
turn
You're at the
4.
start of 4.
All right. Then I'm going to play Dryad of Elysian Grove and play my Prismatic
Yeah.
Vista.
Look at his face.
I'm out of basics.
You look like
I'm
a
out of
puppy that
basics.
got into the trash can
Oh,
and like
darn.
you had the best time doing it, but you know that someone's disappointed, so you're just gonna look real cute and hope that it all blows by.
All right, so in a little bit, what we'll do is I'll bring my dog in after the game, and then we'll edit that in. It'll be
Perfect.
perfect timing. Yeah.
Yep. And then all will be forgiven because doggo.
Because doggo.
Because Pepper.
All right, so now I've got 6 mana.
I mean, you really just had a
I'm
perfect hand for
tired.
this, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's tired.
He's
No worries
tired.
me. First world Simic problems.
My goodness. You've just been through so much this game. You've done so much work. So many digs for cards and lands.
Just shuffling that deck over and
I mean,
over and over again.
We know
just-
it's too big for your standard hands, so it's got to be really
It
tough.
is. My biceps hurt right now from all of that.
Oh,
All right, so
Getting
I'm
a
going to
workout with that 100 card deck.
and
Yeah.
go.
No.
you have to start curling with commander decks. Get good, scrub. And an Oko for an Oko. That's chill. Let's go.
And I'm gonna give you an elk alias because only one person can ramp here. Oh wait,
Wait,
no,
what?
no. I'm getting rid of the mana gorger.
You're really right now. The elk is actually better than George.
Yeah.
But soon it's gonna be attacking.
Oh, wait,
and
no,
killing
hold
me.
on.
I played 3 spells this turn.
Why would it attack you right now? It's not going to get through. It doesn't have
Does it-
trample. Yes, it does have trample. Never
yeah,
mind.
it has.
It does.
Why do I
Wait,
do
what
this
3
now in the
spells did you
target?
play?
He played Raman Hydra.
Oh,
he
and the
did
Hy- the
Dryad.
Raman-
Dryad and the
And
Oko.
oh no, Azusa was already out. I apologize.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
no counters on here.
It's 3 spells. Yeah, it's 3
yeah.
spells. All right, so it's gonna turn into an elk.
That is an elk with 3+1/+1 counter.
All right, Brad Nelson.
It's a 6/6.
That's a fat elk.
Or we can negotiate here. I'll make a food and pass the turn if you don't attack me with that thing, but you know you're
Okay,
going to.
I can give you that.
No, because then she'll attack me.
You guys know me. I don't turn creatures sideways until I have too many creatures to turn sideways.
That is true.
I am extraordinarily gun shy
You know,
in the combat phase.
I made my decision. I made my enemy. It's Jeremy's turn.
Okay.
All right.
Just gonna let him live in fear for the rest of this game.
Good. I'll play an
Oh
island.
wait, where's my spirit token? I'll use that instead.
Explosive vegetation. I'll go get 2 lands.
Explosive vegetation. Well, sometimes when people go to the bathroom.
I pass the turn.
I'll let it resolve.
Thanks.
You're
How
welcome.
generous.
Amy the Amazonian made this for me during the PT, or she was handing some of these. I don't remember.
Oh, that's
what tournament.
awesome.
But yeah, it's
Great.
my elk counter.
I'll be done after that.
Sweet. Untap. Drop. All right, I'm gonna try and catch up here in the ramp game. Pretty difficult, but we'll do it. I'm gonna go Sky Shroud Claim. Search your library for 2 forest cards. Put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Not tapped either, which is dope.
Nope.
But I can't do anything for 2 mana, so I'm gonna go fetch my 2 shocks, and I will say go.
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
2 spells have been cast.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't get counters anymore.
What does
Never
it
mind.
matter,
Never
Brad?
mind. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Here, let me just go ahead and pour some salt right in there.
Oh, that was unintentional.
Let me assist with those
Unintentional.
triggers you were going to miss before I changed your card into something else.
Check, please.
A forest.
Are we in the tank?
No, we're gonna be best friends.
That was her thinky face.
I will tap 3 and put out Bronus the Indomitable.
Ooh.
Ooh, so that's alive.
He on, yes. I can give another creature +2/+0 for 2 and a green. Otherwise, he's death touch and indestructible. I will kill Brad.
And attack and block right now.
If you attack me, Ronus is an elk. If you don't attack me, I get food.
Or I just attack Oko.
I can block, right?
That is the plan.
I mean, yeah, but then you'll hopefully lose some creatures in the process.
I'm just threatening you with an elk time.
What do you mean threatening? I have one already.
You'll have 2 if it attacks.
Okay. All the more elks to attack you with. I'll swing at Oko for 6.
All right.
That's what I'm hearing.
I think that Azusa is down for the count.
Good for her. I'll pass.
She's done her duty.
I'm not afraid you're f***ing elk.
Well, you should be.
Why?
All right. I gotta do some math.
If nothing else, I will die
-2.
first so the others have time to rally their forces and knock you out. I am petty and I do not care. I will gladly go down and take someone else with me.
Look, I'm getting this experience every time. My deck does its thing. I piss everyone off, and then I die, and then we go to the next game. I got invited back. So that's
Everybody's
a win.
fine. We're all good then.
All right, I'm gonna tap a whopping 7 mana because I drew actual action. I needed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, we all know that's how much it is for Cyclonic Rift.
We're gonna play the Great Henge.
That costs less than 7.
That costs way less than 7.
No, the card costs 9. I've already reduced 2, so it costs 7.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Only
going to tap
2? Yikes.
3 and play a Reclamation Sage, triggering the Great Henge to draw a card, and putting a counter on the Reclamation Sage, and blowing up the, I guess, try and alias a card by blowing up your command sphere.
Sure, I'll sacrifice it to draw. As you
And
wish.
then, well, it's either that or I blow up one of my things.
I think you should blow up one of your things. Go ahead. Yeah.
Blow up the
Oh,
Great
it says
Henge.
you may.
Yeah.
It says you may. It says you may. We could have gotten a lot of trouble there.
You already chose violence, so.
I did choose violence. All right, and then your god is now an elk. It's a pesky god.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a forest spirit. It was always an elk. How dare you? We're here to kill the humans and save the forest.
Yeah.
And that will end my turn.
Oh boy. Tick down.
Oh, wait. I'm going to redo my turn. And I forgot Great Henge can tap. I'm going to tap that. That's it.
I
That's it.
see.
That's it.
Takesies, backsies.
Takesies, backsies, mistapping.
Game loss. Try pay more attention next time.
I want to play Krufix, God of Horizons, that is currently not a creature, and then I'm going to play Rule
what does it
Turf
do?
and bounce a forest back to my hand. 4/7 indestructible, as long as your devotion to green and blue is less than 7. Not a creature. You have no max hand size. If unused mana would be empty from your mana pool, that mana becomes colorless instead.
Nice.
That's cool.
So
Yeah.
it can float mana essentially
Yeah.
Sweet.
between phases, and it just is colorless. So I will pass the turn after that.
Nice. I'll untap less mana, courtesy of Brad Nelson.
You're welcome.
Brad, I appreciate the Simicness of your deck, which is ramp and big dumb stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
mostly it's
Just
all just ramp.
real quick.
Yeah. And it's going to do more and more. And I have like 2 ways to win a game.
That is the Simic way.
Yeah.
Ramp, play a bunch of big dumb stuff. Maybe I'll win.
Simic
Well,
value engine with no real win con.
I will be honest though.
Who's
when
the
I put
commander?
creatures-
It doesn't matter.
Just doesn't matter.
When I put creatures in this deck that were big, I assumed they were big relative to my experience of one-on-one. And I realized you don't really attack them
Sweet
that
summer
often.
child.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I guess-
Questing Beast is great.
Not
Yeah.
even that, like, 6 drops that are like 6/6s with abilities. Like, I got a Rampaging Baloth in here, and the best thing it does is I sack the tokens to alter. Like,
There you go.
it doesn't attack. They don't attack. Like,
I'm going to cast Triad of the Elysian Grove. I too have Dad Bod. I'm going to play
I like
2
it.
lands this turn. Play Terramorphic Expanse and Orrery Grave. I'll shock myself. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I can tap this for any color of mana, even though Terramorphic is a fetch.
yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I will tap all of them. Boop, boop, boop. To play Panharmonicon. It's Yarok, but not on a stick. Panharmonicon says if an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers an additional time.
Jeremy, Olivia,
Yes.
am I friends with either of you?
Are you serious?
You have been just slapping Olivia across the face for the last 2 turns, and you dare to ask if you're friends with her.
Are we friends right now?
I'm at best neutral to you.
Tell me. Give me some background here on your friendships. I'm really fascinated.
They're not good.
If this is friends.
They're not good.
What are you scheming over there?
Friends?
You made her sacrifice things and
you
not
just
be able
killed
to play
my
stuff.
So not currently, no. We're not friends currently. Your best bet's probably Jeremy, because I don't think you've wronged him yet.
You're like the kid that goes to the beach and kicks over everyone else's sandcastles and then wonders why nobody wants to visit them.
Nobody came to my birthday party.
Weird.
What did come to my birthday party?
Oh no.
Counter.
We
it.
went from Elder Dragon Hijinks to Elder
Countering
Dragon
my thing?
Therapist.
Oh, you're so filthy.
Mana draining
I'm
your
not taking-
Panharmonicon.
I'm not
Wow.
taking this abuse no longer.
All right.
You're not taking what any longer? Remember about that analogy I made like, I don't know, 15 seconds ago about the kid kicking over sandcastles?
Nope. No, I'm aware.
You're not
There
going
goes my
to take any abuse.
sandcastle.
Good to know. Good to know.
Alias and Olivia's hijinks are fun and cheeky. Brad's hijinks are cruel and unusual.
Olivia, get him. Do the thing.
Try. Okay.
Oh.
Just giving you an elk army. Just go ham.
I know.
Beat him up.
What's gonna happen?
Hi, everyone. I'm Brad Nelson. I'm new to the community.
Okay. Let's hope for the best. I'll tap 4. And Genesis Hydra X's 2.
Nice.
Hunter's Prowess. Soul Ring! I'll take it.
Wow.
Got there.
Nancy Soul Ring.
Oh, then I get to shuffle.
I also
Oh, let's
recently just
go.
got
I'm shuffling.
Ooh, nice.
Those are so pretty. I like those ones a lot.
I know. I'm so happy with this one. I need
They're
to
very nice.
figure out which deck I want to actually put it in. This is the Love Your LGS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, I
they're
have-
the-
I have one of those in my house somewhere, and I was going to replace it, but I don't remember where it's at anymore. It was the first casual move I've made in over a decade. I rolled up to a random store and bought 3 packs so I could get one of them.
Nice.
And I pulled nothing in my 2x2s.
I know. I was thinking that I didn't have great 2x2s, and then I went back and looked through them, and I was like, I just didn't have like the big exciting bombs. I had really, really solid packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a crap ton of smothering tides. Didn't you open like 4?
Yeah. Which at the same
Because
time is just like, because
Olivia
I needed
needs more
more.
smothering
Yeah,
tides.
exactly.
I opened 2 of the 3 2x2 packs that I purchased for that. And one was okay. And one was very stinky.
Yeah.
And the third one I'm saving as part of my pack collection.
Yeah, same. Somebody did a Pack Wars thing at Orlando for CSI. So those 2 people, they both bought into packs, but then they did a Pack War where like whoever had the highest CMC at the end of it won or something. I don't remember exactly what the rules were. The last 2 cards were a full art foil mana drain versus a textured foil Renin 6, I think. So like there's so much yelling from the front of the room and these just like absolute commotion because that was like the last part of the pack battle. So someone won both of them. It's just like, go buy your lottery ticket, get it over with. Or don't, because you obviously just spent all your luck here. So
Used all your luck there.
yeah, exactly. So Gen Hydra for me, I got the Soul Ring as a bonus, and that's my turn.
Not attacking me?
Oh, I will.
Yeah. I want
Oh,
you.
your creature was sideways too, which is why I was curious.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I do want to attack Brown.
2/4, 2/3, and a 3/2.
Hit him.
And that's a 6/6.
6/6/3/3. 9 at you.
9 at me or Oko.
Okay.
9 at Oko.
Kill that.
It's gone. It's dead.
Yeah.
Go down.
Oh, go down. All right. I will draw for the turn. I'm going to start my turn.
Remember, you have 4 generic mana floating.
Ooh, I do have 4 generic mana floating. I will use none of it. I'll tap 2 green and gain 2 life.
What am I, a
And
joke to you?
I can tap these for anything for blue. I will bring back my Uro, and that's going to trigger the Great Hinge. I'll keep Azusa in my yard. I'll draw for the Great Hinge, and then I will draw for Uro's ability, and I'll put a Dreamroot Cascade into play and put a counter. I will then use 2 of my generic mana for Altar of Dementia, which is sacrifice a creature. Target player puts a number of cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power from the top of their library into their graveyard. I will sacrifice my Uro to put 7 cards in my graveyard. 4, 5, 6, 7. I will then tap 4 mana to bring Uro back again.
Nonsense.
Yeah, it's
Shenanigans.
total nonsense. That to draw a card first, then draw another card, and I can put a land into play. And I'll do that. Put a counter back on it. I still can play 2 lands, and they can be from my graveyard now. But before that, I'll use my 2 colorless, and that's floating, and my Soul Ring, and then 2 more lands. And I'm going to play a Sea Tyrant of Gyre Strait, which is you may play an additional land each of your turns, and when a land comes into play, you can draw a card.
You said a Sea Tyrant of Gyre Strait,
Mhm.
and I thought you were
yeah.
saying the card name was Sea Tyrant of Gyre Strait, and I was like,
Yeah.
what card is that?
A sea. I think that's what it's called. All right, so I'll play my first land for the turn, being a Castle Garenbrig, and I will draw a card because of my sea, and then I will play Everyone Hates Me, but I'm loved. Someone loves me. I'll tap all this, and I'll tap my Castle Garenbrig for its ability to add 6 green, because I need a little ramp, you know?
Yeah.
And I will play an Ancient Green Warden,
Oh, goody.
draw a card, and put a counter on it. I'll make more fun decks, everyone watching. Just give me some time. All right, so now I'm going to play Strip Mine as my second land, which gives me 2 draws off a sea because of the Green Warden. Draw 2 cards. Then I'll play my my final land for the turn. Right? I get 1 more. I played this from my graveyard,
Yeah.
and that was 1 and 2. And the sea can give me an additional card.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And I'll draw 2 because of that. And then I will tap this for green because I still have Dryad. And I will play a Burgeoning.
Burgeoning.
Yeah.
I haven't played this card yet. This is the first time I'm casting it, but I bet it's a delight with my board. And I will keep this in my hand, this in my hand, this in my hand, this in my hand, this in my hand. So I'll just get rid of Lotus Cobra and Sakura Tribe Elder. And
Insulting me with your discards here.
Right.
Are you all done after that?
Yeah, that's it.
Float 1 mana on crew.
I would just like to point out the disparity in the board states currently.
Right?
Look at one
Ancestral
Brad
Vision comes
Nelson.
off suspend.
There.
I would like to target myself. Draw 3, draw for the turn. This is okay. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you play a land?
I did play an island, yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to play Wasteland and draw 2 cards.
All right, I'm going to cast Maelstrom Wanderer. Or 8. Is that good, Brad?
Oh, yeah. No, you're good over here.
All right, Cascade. Hero's Bane
Don't know what that is.
and Wandering Archaic.
Ooh.
So Hero's Bane enters the battlefield with 4+1/+1 counters on it. For 2 and 2 green, you can put X+1/+1 counters on it, where X is its power. And then Wandering Archaic is whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, I can pay 2, and if I do, I copy it.
That's nifty.
And all your creatures have haste, right?
All my creatures have haste.
Oh, wait, I'm chonky now, though. I'm chonky. I'm too chonky.
I mean, I go chonkers.
Got a 7/7, a 6/6, and a 6/7 over here.
You do have a lot over there.
Yeah.
That's so much for Brad. I am just going to simply hold back then.
For me, that sounded like an insult. It's like I usually don't have
Maybe
enough.
it was.
Tap.
Yep, I'm done.
Draw. How do we want to sequence this? Let's start with 4. A Path of Discovery. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. So I can reveal the top card of my library, put it into my hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a 1/1 counter on the creature, then put the card back on top or into your graveyard. I will then.
Have you played a
3.
land this turn?
No, I haven't played land yet. I'm going to evoke Muldrifter. It's one of my shiny new additions.
Yay.
Look how pretty
Nice.
it is.
So
So I
pretty.
evoke Muldrifter. It'll enter. I will draw 2 cards, but I want to do Path of Discovery first. So let's explore. Reveal. It is Rampant Growth. That will stay there because I like lands and I might need that. So that'll happen. It's going to get a counter, but it's going to die straight away. I'll draw 2 cards. In you go. Now I'll play a land for my turn.
I'll play a Yavimaya Coast and draw 2.
You may burgeon. Why did you have to blow up my commander sphere, huh?
I should have not done it. I don't know. I've been getting conflicting opinions on my actions.
Is the
Yes.
conflict between you and the 3 of us?
Seems like it.
We can go with that. Yes,
That's going to be
ma'am.
my turn. Go for
Right.
Olivia making sure she has a good elk.
I really need to see this elk.
elk.
Oh, that's what you've been doing? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
It's the forest spirit.
Okay.
That is
From
gorgeous.
Mononoke.
Oh, I thought it was Rafiki.
No. Well, I mean, I only have one color in front of me, so I couldn't really, shade them out the same. But,
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
okay, I already drew. What am I doing? I don't want Brad to have access to this.
Oh, I'm going to kill you all next turn and you're going to yell me off the
Aw.
show. Yeah,
That's a sad face.
it is sad. But I've only won 1 game of any that I've played, so I'm going to take my shot. I would
There
not
you
cast it. Like early, I wouldn't do it, and then I would just die to everyone.
I have 2 options. One of them is 6 mana to remove one of his things. The other one is maybe some value. I feel like maybe some value is the way to go. I will tap 6. I will play Lurking Predators. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your library.
Sweet. Oh, did you play a land?
No,
Ristic Study.
go to hell.
That's a sweet card. I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lurking Predators, so dope. All right.
That's a great card.
I will swing the 6/6 in Brad's direction.
I have a 6/7 and a 7/7. You're so mad that I can block you. Just so mad.
No, I'm not even mad I can block you. I'm not going to die on my knees. Yeah, I'll send another 3/3 at you then. I don't give a shit.
I'll take 9.
Okay. See? Coward. See, I have blockers. I'll take 9. Go to hell. Do you see how I absolutely called your bluff and you're 9 health down all of a sudden?
You're right. You're right.
You're right.
I'm okay. All right, so I have multiple ways to kill you. So let's figure out what I'm going to do.
Wow.
Let's go!
Island, draw 2
Yeah.
cards. That's right. All right.
Lord.
Do we want the...
I'm
do you-
new to
do you want-
EDH. Bullshit! You've been one of us for decades with a mouth like that. Get the out of here.
Olivia, do you want a quick death?
No. I'm going
All
to
right,
torment you
perfect.
for every last second I can.
Perfect. We'll demonstrate our first combo then.
Okay.
We'll play Botanical Sanctum and draw 2 cards. All right. Our
Ooh,
first
good.
combo is I played 2 of my lands for this turn. I'm going to tap 6 mana.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to cast Walk the Aeon, sacking 3 forests.
I will put Rishkar Pima Renegade onto the battlefield.
Yeah, no, you got it. So Walk the Aeon says buyback,
Yeah.
sacrifice 3
Buyback.
islands. Target player takes next turn this turn. But I also have Dryad, Ramunok Excavator, and Asia, which allows me to play 3 lands a turn from my graveyard. So that's demonstrating loop 1.
Gross.
All right.
I'd like you
So-
to demonstrate the loop every time. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, no, we don't have to. We do have to cast that spell. Yeah. All right. So then we're gonna cast Avenger of Zendikar.
Wild Pair goes to the bottom.
And I will draw a card from the Great Henge, put a counter on this, and I'll also make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I could have cast this before the Time Walk That Sucked lands, but
you didn't.
But I didn't, and it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
No, it doesn't
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I got these
17.
sweet new tokens.
Ooh.
There you go.
Hey.
These are currently 01, and they're documented as 17 of them.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
You gotta draw a little plant. Okay, come on.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell
Do it
is dropping a
properly.
Infinite token for?
Well, I just don't want to get judged for my plant. Okay, it looks
Everybody, judge Brad's drawing skills, please.
He has
Give
earned
his
it.
plant a score out of 10, please, in the
He
comments.
has definitely
Thank you.
earned the judging. Don't worry, everybody.
Is that weed?
like, no, of course it's not.
It's the worst weed ever. That's that
know.
is dollar store weed. What the hell?
I live in Virginia. All right, so
Excuse.
then, so we get an extra turn, right?
Yeah.
So I'm already locked for that. So then we're going to pay 4. We're going to play Team or Sabretooth, which is a 2-color green 4/3.
Hooded Hydra will
Oh,
show
yeah.
up on the battlefield. Its X will be 0 because I'm not casting it to the
And then I can pay 2 to return a creature 2 back to my hand. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to turn the Avenger of Zendikar back to my hand.
Yep.
And we're going to move to discard.
Don't you want to attack?
2,
I mean, you
3.
have dudes.
He wants to. He has many.
Olivia said
He
the
has
long
many
way.
win cons to demonstrate.
He's got to go through them all.
He's got a bunch of different ways
here,
to
Brad.
kill us. So
Last time you did this, your dudes never swung, and I was very mad.
Yeah.
You gotta swing with your things, man. You have an
swing
Uro.
17. Swing 17/01s at Alias to send a
Well,
message.
no.
Oh,
Those
As a
can't.
show of
But,
principle.
but Uro can
They're
swing.
not-
They're defenders.
That's more value.
They're not
Come on.
staying there. All right, so we'll tap
They're
for.
getting
Jeremy, I'm so
Extra
glad you
mills.
you'd like scheduled time out of your day for this to
Yeah.
just sit here and shoot
Yeah.
the with your friends.
How's the family? How's
That's how
hanging
it
out with
works.
the wife and kid, Jeremy? Is that going well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going very
Perfect.
well. I definitely didn't even know if I was going to
doing
have my
this
office
tonight.
set up to do this tonight, and I happened to be able to get it done. So
All right, I'm gonna play 3 lands. I'm gonna stop drawing. Those 3 lands trigger. These get 3 counters, and I'm not gonna attack everyone because I'm going to kill everyone in the coolest way possible. We are going to.
You're in Simic. It can't be that cool.
Well, I think it's cool. Where's my soul ring? I lost
super
soul ring.
fun.
Show
Did I
us.
tap it already?
Are you gonna make us mill?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Switch that tune.
I see the alternate dimension. I know what that's for.
Oh wait, I was.
You
like,
think
where-
I haven't used that card on camera before?
Where's my soul ring? I was just palming 8 mana I didn't know I had. Just. Ooh, I actually drew a card that we should have done this first. We should have done
You
this
are
first.
the
for
leader,
sure.
Brad.
All right, we'll play a Nyx Plume Ancient.
Oh God.
Forest bottom.
Okay. And so I'm going to tap this for 3, 6, 9. Damn girl, fine, because it's a crater hoof.
Vernal
then-
Bloom
hoof?
to the bottom.
Are we actually getting hoofed? Please hoof us.
You're getting huffed. You're getting huffed.
All
Screw
right.
mill.
We're live.
This hoof alien.
Draw.
I want a mill.
Oh, we get to choose how we die.
What,
Yeah.
You can choose 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
she
4,
wants
5,
hoof.
6,
I
7,
want.
8,
I want the altar.
9, 10. So it's 44 creatures get. Is that 44? Everyone think it's
Plus
44?
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
me.
Everyone's tapped out, so it's not a trick. All right. I'll hoof you with like 3 creatures.
Sick. I'm dead.
All right. And then I'm going to sack 20 44s to Alter Dementia Jeremy and 14 for Olivia.
Oh, Brad Nelson.
That was fun. I enjoyed myself.
You won one.
He never passed the turn. I never
Yeah,
had
he's
to
not
draw.
I never
It's
had-
a
yep.
draw.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Moral victory.
You
Moral
got
victory.
this, Jeremy.
Yep.
What happened?
You never passed the turn, so
So we don't have to draw a
we
card.
don't have to draw.
and,
So it's a draw.
Yeah.
GG's.
No wonder Commander gets a bad rap on social media.
Well, if we're playing by the rules, Brad.
Oh my God. That's too funny.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. So we didn't get vengeance.
We did not get vengeance. I got to yell at him some. That was kind of fun. But it wasn't vengeance.
Hey, at least I died to Craterhoof, okay? I got
You
like
did.
massive plants flung in my face, so I didn't have to worry about milling.
Jeremy and I got a draw because he never passed the turn, so we never had to mill ourselves out. So it's still Brad's turn. I'll take the L, everybody. It's fine. I get it. I lost.
Oh man, that was an awesome game. It's great to see a deck do its thing, even if it is a little bit crazy. Just kind of left us all in the dust.
Simic value engine with no real win con, although that did actually have real win cons.
I prefer the big Craterhoof one, but that's just me. I like to go down smacked in the face by big dumb plants.
Oh, that was a sentence. Anyway, after that, please feel free to check out our amazing sponsors. Cool Stuff Inc., Face-to-Face Gaming, and Ultra Pro. You can use Alice's codes there for 5% off. Also, our amazing sponsors, Moxfield.com, the internet's best deck building website, Altersleeves.com, and Commander's Herald.
The show is not possible without our awesome sponsors. Neither is it possible without our heckin' cool patrons. So if you would like to see the show early, get some sweet swag, go sign up on patreon.com/Elder Hijinks.
Our patrons can sure do that, but what else can they do, Ailey?
Oh, they can click the things that make the dings. I got to do it this time. You did! I was like, where are you going with this?
I'm going the place we always go, to the end of the show.
Do indeed. Click the things that make the dings. If you can't support us in any other way, just watch, just engage, make the algorithm happy, click all the buttons you can possibly click. Just don't click the X on the top right or top left, depending on what browser you're using, because then you won't get to watch anything.
Yeah, we can't have that. But we'll just see you next week instead. Have a good one, everyone.